Alright, so this is going to be a response video to my friend the Phone99. He made a video who he feels is the strongest Titan in Attack on Titan. What I'm going to be doing is I will name who I feel is the strongest, but I'm going to go from least to most strongest. And I don't necessarily mean just brute strength. I mean overall the total package with being able, if, you know, this Titan went up against any of the other Titans in a one-on-one combat, they'd be able to take them out. And I'm going to be specifically talking about the Titans that actually change from humans to Titans. There's going to be spoilers in this video from, you know, the manga and stuff like that. So if you haven't read the manga, you anime only, then I definitely recommend you do not watch the rest of this because I'm going to be going in with major spoilers. I'm not going to be talking about the Gorilla Titan or anything like that. It's mainly going to be the rookies from the Survey Corps. So first and foremost, I definitely got to say that the Colossus Titan, I feel as though he is not on the level of the other Titans. Yes, he has the height. Yes, he has that steaming power where if you get near him, you know, you start melting off. But his lack of speed is detrimental to his pretty much overall total package. Because if he fights any of the other Titans, they have the speed that'll take him out immediately because they can just maneuver around him. And yeah, he can use the heat when they get next to him, but they're Titans, so they could just take the melting until they get to the nape of the neck, kill him, and then they'll just regenerate. So as far as, like, out of all the Titans, I feel as though his lack of speed is what totally destroys him from being one of the greatest. And it's kind of funny because he's the mascot, pretty much, of Attack on Titan. But I feel as though as far as the total package, I think he's probably the weakest just because he can't really be on the level of some of the other Titans when it comes to like a battle. Like I think any of the other Titans, you know, people that transform into Titans would take him out in a one-on-one straight up. Next up, I feel as though Annie is there. She'll take out the Colossus, I feel, in a battle. But compared to some of the other ones, you know, Reiner has the armor. You know, she doesn't have the type of armor like him. She can do it in particular spots in her body, and she also has that power to pretty much have all the Titans come in on her, and she has good combat. But as far as like compared to some of the other Titans, we've seen Eren already take her out at one given point. We know that Reiner, I believe Reiner would definitely demolish her because he has the fighting skills and at the same time he has the armor. She wouldn't be able to take him out. So compared to some of the other ones, and as well as Ymir, she has the speed. She would, you know, just maneuver around her completely. I feel as though Annie, she's still a beast, but she's definitely not the strongest. While she's a good combat fighter, she has her weaknesses as well. And we've seen, you know, even some of the Survey Corps people get in that ass and knock her down, while other ones I don't think would definitely be put down by some of the Survey Corps. So Annie, she's a beast, but she's still not the strongest, but she's stronger than the Colossus, I will say that. Next up is Reiner. Reiner, the armor Titan. He can shoot out fire. He's fast. He's awesome. But as far as like if you put him up against Eren, we seen that Eren was pretty much going to take him out if it wasn't for him double teaming with the Colossus to take him down. So while he's a very formidable person and pretty much on almost every level, you know, you've seen Titans biting him and he's still running like on some football player crazy shit, he still isn't like the strongest. He's a great fighter. I'd say he'd take out Annie, he'd take out the Colossus, no problem. Probably both of them double teaming him, he'd still take them down, and he's incredible. But I don't think he's necessarily the strongest because, again, Eren can take him out, and I think Ymir got that speed. Now, for number 1 and 2, it was a bit of a difficult task because a lot of people like to count out Ymir. A lot of people say Ymir is actually the weakest. Me personally, I think that her build is absolutely clever. She is very small, but she has the brain to actually maneuver around, so it fits perfectly for combat. Like if she went up against Reiner, for example, she can outmaneuver him and keep jumping around him until eventually she was able to possibly pierce him or wear him down or just bring him into an area with a bunch of other Titans. When it comes to that, Ymir has the size advantage, but at the same time, we've seen Eren take out Reiner. He can pretty much take out any of the Titans, but I definitely gotta say, I feel as though between them two, I would put Ymir at number 1 and Eren number 2. Right now, Eren still hasn't mastered some of his big abilities yet, and while he's still, you know, we've seen him in combat, for the most part, I feel as though the problem with the other Titans compared to Ymir, what makes me put Ymir at number 1, is the size advantage. They are all big targets. They can't really maneuver as fast as her. I feel as though she got the upper hand with the speed as well. And overall, if you were fighting her, Ymir can just jump on you, jump on your back, jump on your front, and you wouldn't know what to do. So that's why I definitely got to say, as far as number 1 and number 2, it's Ymir, then Eren, because I feel her speed is her biggest strength. While they all have strength and they have all these crazy fighting techniques, she can just outmaneuver you and use her small size to her advantage. So that's why I say Ymir is not total strength-wise, not just like, you know, her muscles or whatever the case may be. I feel as though just on one-on-one battles, Ymir would take out all of the other Titans And, you know, pretty much that's why I put her at number 1. But let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think somebody else is the strongest? Think somebody else is the weakest? Let me know in the comment section below and your overall thoughts. I will link my friend's video in the description so you can check it out. His who he thinks is the strongest Titan video. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for the Titans and Attack on Titan, because regardless of what, they all have their own little specialties and their beasts. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.